Hey there, it's Joseph, and welcome back to the San Miguel de Allende Secrets channel. And today we're going to talk about naming conventions here in San Miguel Allende, both first, middle, and last names. As always, there's more information in the descriptive box below to links to other sites, including Amazon, if you're interested in purchasing any of the best-selling books in the San Miguel de Allende Secrets series of books. Long before record-keeping began, most people had only one name. For example, Joseph, Mary, and Jesus. If there are a lot of one names in a story, geography helped differentiate, such as Mary from Magdala, or as we know her, Mary Magdalene. As the population increased, it became more necessary to clearly distinguish between individuals with the same name. The problem was usually solved by adding descriptive information. With the Council of Trent in 1545, they made it mandatory to keep parish records that would list the names of the child, parents, and godparents. Thus, the notion of last names came over in the early years of the conquistadors into Mexico. In San Miguel de Allende's last name fall into four influential categories. One is patronymic, based on a parent's name, such as Juan Martinez or Juan son of Martin, Jose Hernandez, Jose son of Fernando, which also happens to be the 15th most popular last name in the U.S. today, and Leon Alvarez, or Leon son of Alvaro. They might be two geographical, based on a person's residence, such as Domingo del Rio, Domingo from near a river, Juan de Aguilar, Juan from the land of eagles, or Lucas Iglesia, Lucas who lived near a church. The third category is occupational, based on a person's trade, such as Javier Herrera, Javier the blacksmith, Juan el Molino, Juan the miller, or Carlos the zapatero, Carlos the shoemaker. The fourth option was descriptive, based on a unique quality of the person, such as Domingo Barbosa, Domingo the foreigner or barbarian, whose language sounded like bar, and where the name Barbara comes from. Juan Reyes, Juan the man who acted regally, and Ernesto Cortez, Ernesto the courteous. Mexicans are commonly given two surnames, one from each parent. The first surname traditionally comes from the father's name, while the last or second surname is the mother's maiden name. Compound surnames can be found with or without, actually, a E or the letter Y, a dash, or a preposition like de, del, de la. While most present-day names are taken from the parents' surnames, historically, the surnames might be those of a more prominent family member, even going a bit farther back ancestrally from the parents. Here would be names like Canal and Alvarez, wealthy and influential landowners. Prior to the last 150 years, women did not take their husband's surname. Now a woman who married a Martinez may attach the married surname, Martinez, to her surname. Or maybe not. Many married women never changed their birth names despite multiple marriages, something unheard of by the multi-marrying Elizabeth Taylors and Zsa Zsa Gabors in the North until recently. To this day, a child's first name is normally Jose or Maria, or one of alternatives like Maria de la Soledad or Marisol. Many go by their middle name to avoid confusion, so your pal, Naomi Rodriguez, may actually have her official name be Maria de los Angeles Naomi Rodriguez Lopez. Frequently, folks are named for the saint or virgin celebrated on the day of their birth. For example, you meet a Candelario, you can be pretty sure he was born on February 2nd, the feast day of the Virgin of Candelaria. Many U.S. officials confused the first surname as a middle name. Consequently, it was common for those immigrating north to change their names to be the more culturally accepted with a first, middle, and only one last name. For me, one of the most interesting local names is my pal Lupita Reyes, named for the mother of Mexico, Guadalupe, and the three kings, the Reyes. Lupita Reyes is also the name for the Christmas season running between December 12th, the Day of Guadalupe, and January 6th, Three Kings Day, when the kings deliver gifts to our local children. On a more personal level, my father, a lad from New York City, Toone is Gaelic for town, met my mother, a lass from the valley, Glennon, or Gaelic for Glen, and then had a grandchild named Glennon Mary Toone, pictured there to your right. When I first came to San Miguel de Allende and started taking classes, I was registered as Joseph Toone Glennon and called out on roll sheets as Glennon. I constantly looked up and around the room expecting to see my then in college daughter, surprising me with a visit, only to realize the Glennon in question was me. As always, feel free to click like and subscribe, and you'll get notifications of when new videos come out in the San Miguel de Allende Secrets series.